Hey guys, today in the shop we're going to start building inner fenders for the YJ. To get started on these inner fenders, we're going to use a process known as CAD. I know what you're thinking, that's a lot of money for a CAD program. We can't afford that. Well, this isn't Big Tire Garage. We use a different kind of CAD here. Using cardboard aided design, not computer aided design here. In this case, we're actually using foam core board. I like the foam core board because it's more rigid than cardboard. It lays out really nice and it actually will hold its shape. I've installed riv nuts throughout these, and I'll touch on that a little bit more later. And then I just tape things together from there. Alright, let's take a look at why we need to build these inner fenders. Obviously these fenders are not stock. These are just something I put together with some 1 3/4 square tubing. There's my mangled air intake there. But we're working off of the shock hoops. You can see I've got a piece already bolted in place there. You can see the tabs with the nut certs for the side piece. But obviously everything in there is a disaster. I'm tired of mud everywhere in my engine bay, so that is the reason for these inner fenders. And I'm also not sure, but these inner fenders may actually help it cool better. It's a theory. I don't know, but with no inner fenders, it allows the air from the fan to just go wherever it wants, and these inner fenders are going to help focus the air over top of the motor better. You can see here I have my upper piece, which this line here is the hood line, so this will be visible from outside to an extent. I have my shock clearance for my rock light there, which is a little weird, but it is what it is. You can see I've taken some measurements. I have a gap here I don't like, so I'm adding 5/8 of an inch there. I'm putting a tab here. I've outlined everything I want to bend and add to this right on top, so when I transfer it to my steel, I have all my notes and my information that I need to do so. Underneath as well, I showed you earlier the tabs that we've installed. So again, I've already bolted that in place. I've bolted this piece out here in place. That allowed me to accurately build that piece in the center. Once we're happy with everything in the CAD model, we're going to transfer everything over to steel. You can see here how I've laid everything out. I've got some flaps I'm going to bend down to tie things together. Used a hole saw to cut at least the beginning of my shock mount. I'm going to have to do a little filing and grinding there. But this is the finished piece. We just have to cut it out and bend it up. Alright, so here's my riv nut gun, just cheap Astro 1442 from Amazon. Got some 1/4 riv nuts, again, more Amazon products. About a 3/8 inch clearance hole, and it goes in just like a rivet does. There you have it, a couple of neatly installed riv nuts. Alright, so here it is with the hood closed. I'm excited I can finally put a hood latch on here. I haven't had that for years. But at this point, I'm calling this side done. I've got all my bolts in. I've got all my riv nuts in. You can see up inside, everything is bolted in, everything lined up. I'm real happy with how it turned out. Now I just have to do it on the other side. Once I get that done, I'll get everything painted. I'll show you that in the next video when we move on to building the fender flares.